So here is the infamous notebook. This, as you can see, back cover's gone. Little bit wore. I've used this thing maybe a couple times. And what I did with this notebook basically is I failed my first private pilot check ride. Like a lot of you guys know that. I talk about it a lot. And that meant a lot because it was a struggle. It was upsetting to go home with my tail between my legs after all that time and effort to fail. It was pretty tough. So I went home and I didn't go back for 6 months. And when I decided to go back and hit it again, I knew that I hadn't studied enough the first time around. And I had all these multiple notebooks, I had notes on this pad, notes on this pad, and I had papers shoved in this book, and I was overwhelmed by the amount of different things that there was to sit and study. And I thought, you know what, I need a decent notebook. And I need to put everything in one place where I can study. And I didn't want to have to look through 10 different books. I mean, it's important. You still have to have your reference materials, but I wanted one good place to study. So I can remember going and buying this, and I've been trying to figure out what the date says, but I can't tell the date, but I paid $3.99 for it. But I know it was, well over 10 years ago. And then basically, I put together my own little study guide. So, my sister gets credit for going through this thing and transcribing all this for me. These are some of her notes and so on for different slides, because this notebook, we have based the PowerPoint presentation we have around 150 slides done so far, and we're not done yet, but that's going to be our online ground training on the paid site that you'll be able to go through, and I'll have video along with that to talk you through the different things in the notebook. But these are some of the things that different things on our slides. And the first couple pages are over here because I've used this so much it's wore out, that we've got the first couple pages hidden back there away. But it's all good stuff, and there's a lot of Robinson stuff in here because I trained originally with the Robinson, but that's fine. Some things in between the different helicopters are the same, some are different, but I'll point them out. What's Robinson, what's Enstrom, maybe some Schweitzer stuff. But it's pretty much all the meat of everything you got to know. Dissymmetry of lift, flapping, stored energy, coning, phonetic alphabet, a little bit of everything, airspaces, flight service. Just all the meat of what you got to know. 3 stages of a thunderstorm. And they're all my own drawings. And basically what we've done is my sister has went through, transcribed it all over to the computer, and she's put in some images, but we haven't changed a whole lot. We've tried to keep everything pretty much true to the notebook as the form that I made it well over 10 years ago. And over the years, people have wanted to buy it, borrow it, steal it, and I've always hid it away and never let anybody have it. So that's why we decided to base our training basically all in the notebook. So the notebook's going to be available in hardback. It'll be available in ebook. And again, the PowerPoint that we're doing, all the online stuff's all going to be based on the notebook. So it's not taking necessarily you from private pilot, day one, student off the street. It's kind of really geared towards check ride preparation, going through and helping you make sure that you know the stuff you got to know, spatial disorientation, so on and so forth. So there's a little insight to the notebook and the online ground training. So